as a very like it's like looking at like someone like picking up a book of a language you can't read. They look at it and go, well, they can't make out what that would do something, but it just doesn't make any sense to us. So an alien or an angel could be exactly the same thing, and a ghost. It's, again, it's tricky with ghosts. If you're seeing a ghost of someone you know, then well, that wasn't an alien, unless your deceased mum was an alien. But again, if you're seeing some spirit, some phantom, something that's a bit bizarre, yeah, you could be seeing something that's being projected, something that's from beyond Earth. It's all possible, and it's really hard to validate until we actually either get disclosure from the government if they actually do know, or we have a worldwide event that no one will be able to deny.
You've been quiet, Andre. What are your thoughts on this?
No, look, I think aliens, yeah, for me, the aliens were just hopefully not a figment of our imaginations, and that they really are out there. All this talk about spirits and things like that is yeah, I guess alien to an extent, but maybe not the kind of aliens a lot of people are looking for. Because I think with aliens, maybe the reason people want to see them or want to meet them is they might offer them a way of escape from their problems as well. I don't know if anyone in the group thinks that. Yeah, there maybe are people out there that think, the aliens are from a different, whether they be from a different world or different dimension or maybe different plane or something, that they might take them away to a better life, maybe as well.
It's probably all of the above. And I think the hypothesis has to include everything, because we can't really differentiate enough. We don't have enough data to say, yes, here are the tangible physical guys that go around flying saucers. Here are the multi-limbed, multi-headed deities of Hinduism and who are potentially equally aliens, but they're of a spiritual nature. Here's the Abrahamic religion, angels with multiple wings and lots of eyes, and they're another alien. Like, we don't know enough data to actually differentiate. We don't know. When we think of Aboriginal stories of a bunyip, okay, is a bunyip a physical animal that just has been of a species that we don't understand? Is it a supernatural character? Is it an alien? It's a bunyip. They live by a billabong. And that's what the stories say. So are they a water spirit? What are they? Are they extraterrestrial? Are they from Earth? Are they just like, if they are derived from the Earth itself, just like we potentially were formed here, we come from Earth? A creature like that is also from this planet as well. We don't know. We just don't have enough data.
Well, one thing I hope for sure is that they're nothing like us, because our humanism is innate. It's to destroy or colonize. So the fact that the aliens, if they have come to Earth, and I'm sure that they have decided not to do that, or have only influenced us in incredibly subtle ways, already shows that they're a level of intelligence well above our, I suppose, very basic human nature. And then I guess this is the way, you look at, we probably look like an ant to them, as you mentioned, Spiro. Like, we're just these little ants that repeat our lives. There's probably a textbook on us saying how they work in social circles. There's a David Attenborough of the alien world going, and here they are, a bunch of humans in a circle, talking through headphones.
Yeah, that's definitely a good idea. That might be a good theory.
Point there, guys. Yeah, just to interrupt for a sec. I think did we frighten the aliens off? Maybe they've seen how we destroy each other over the smallest of things because one person has a different opinion to another. So maybe they have been here and they've decided to leave because we scared them, to an extent.
I have a theory they were about to reveal themselves on November 12, but then Donald Trump got elected. And then they're like, nope, screw this.
Okay, well, let's think about it as a contagion aspect. If you came to Earth and encountered humans now, would you want a bad case of humans on your ship? I wouldn't want a human. It's like we multiply, we cause arguments, we create wars. You don't want a bad case of human. Okay? It'd be horrible.
Just a bad case of bacteria, right?
Yeah, exactly.
We destroy the environment as well.
Yeah. We are pretty cancerous as a species. We have no idea what we're doing. We exploit our resources. We are happy to slaughter innocents, kill off species because we want to have our TV and we want to have our all the stuff that we want. Yeah, like we're not particularly that great for an advanced civilization. They'll look at us and go, yeah, just avoid those guys. They will get you dirty. If you lie down with dogs, you get fleas. Just stay away.
I mean, this is probably why. So we must be an experiment. This is why I think we are an experiment, because we destroy cancers, or we're trying to destroy cancer, right? Maybe if we understood cancer and it was actually civilization of some kind, maybe we'd be more hesitant. But if we were as terrible as you described, which we can be as a species, then you just get the ray gun and just go bang, like seriously, no, like you just eliminate us and save the Earth as a planet, like if it's a valuable resource,
See, that's the thing. If we go into the mindset of going saying that we are the problem, the humans are the problem, then it's downhill, isn't it? Don't you think?
Oh, I mean,
it's also possible to go uphill.
I mean,
because you can be motivated to try harder.
Okay, so we're the same species that caused genocide, but we're also the same species that created Mozart.
Exactly.
So I imagine this species is so well advanced that they can realize that there's good and bad, and potentially maybe that's how they grew as a species, and maybe it took them a millennia or a million years to come to that realization, where they move beyond the pettiness that humanity has and realized, as our friend Atish would say, moving towards the greater good and living in an enlightened state where the pettiness doesn't matter anymore. And I imagine that's probably the case, and that's probably why they haven't revealed themselves, is because we're not ready. We would see it and just go, bang, bang, go away. We're not ready to. We're too busy buying our plasma TVs and being commercialized. And when as a species, we probably need another 10 to 20,000 years of evolution to maybe reach that level if we haven't destroyed ourselves first.
Yes.
See, that's the beauty. That's the beauty. I reckon that's the beauty that is there. That you got plenty of time to reach that state.
However, as in true human nature, we don't wait. We're impatient. So let's be honest. If we get an opportunity to meet an alien, we'll probably run up to it. We'll probably either punch it in the face or have sex with it, or punch it in the face, have sex with it, and then eat it, or something like that.
Well, I mean, Brad did find ET sexy, so...
So let's just hope the scientists don't get to it first, because they'll probably try to dissect it and study it like anything else that's different.
Exactly.
People that'll be different.
We'll turn the tables. We'll anal probe them.
Yes, definitely.
On that happy note, I think that we should finish up today's podcast. It's been great spending time talking to my fellow podcasters, and we'll see you next time. Lunches.
Adios.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Earthlings.
You have been listening to the Lunchtime Special Podcast. Subscribe and like us on iTunes, Castbox, Spreaker and SoundCloud. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Or visit us at lunchtimespecialpodcast.com. Until next time.
So goodbye, everybody, and remember, please, for the next day or so, the terrible lesson you learned tonight. That grinning, glowing, globular invader of your living room is an inhabitant of the pumpkin patch, and if your doorbell rings and nobody's there, that was no Martian. It's Halloween. Tonight, the Columbia Broadcasting System and its affiliated stations coast to coast has brought you The War of the Worlds by H.G. Wells, the 17th in its weekly series of dramatic broadcasts featuring Orson Welles and the Mercury Theater on the air. Next week, we present a dramatization of 3 famous short stories. This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.